What if you had a fitness tracker for your software delivery? One that tells you exactly how fast, reliable, and efficient your development process is? That's exactly what DORA Metrics do. DORA Metrics help engineering teams measure and optimize their software delivery health. And today, we're breaking down the four key DORA metrics in a way that's easy to understand, using real world analogies, a look at real data, and of course, actionable insights you can use to improve your development process. And the best part, we'll also show you how to track and optimize these metrics in Harness SEI. Let's dive in. First up, we have lead time for change. This metric measures how long it takes for an idea, like a feature request, to go from being written as code to being deployed and available to users. The faster your lead time, the quicker you're delivering value. Think of this like ordering a package online. The moment you click buy, that's your developer making a code commit. The package starts its journey. It gets processed, packed, shipped, and eventually lands at your doorstep. That's your deployment. The faster this process, the happier you are as a customer. Looking at our data, the total lead time is 2.3 months, which is categorized as acceptable in our DORA thresholds. However, breaking it down further, we see that the time spent in ready for development is 18 days, marked as slow, which indicates a bottleneck before work even begins. Key actionable insights. Reduce ready for development time by refining backlog prioritization and grooming practices. Speed up PR reviews by setting review SLAs to ensure developers get feedback within a set time frame. Optimize approval workflows by leveraging automation and streamlining approval chains. Pro tip: Harness SEI allows you to customize your DORA thresholds so you can set benchmarks that align with your team's goals. Next, let's talk about deployment frequency. This measures how often your team is pushing updates to production. A higher deployment frequency means your team is shipping faster, adapting to customer needs more effectively, and reducing risk by making smaller, incremental changes. Imagine a restaurant serving meals. A high frequency deployment team is like a fast and efficient kitchen, constantly preparing and serving fresh dishes. A low frequency team is like a slow moving buffet where food sits for a long time before being served. Customers, just like software users, prefer fresh, frequent updates rather than waiting months for improvements. In our data set, the team is deploying 5.3 times per day, which is elite performance. This indicates a highly mature CI/CD pipeline. Key actionable insights: ensure stability while scaling deployment frequency by enforcing automated testing and rollback strategies. Track deployment trends and correlate spikes with system performance and failures. Maintain a steady deployment cadence to avoid batch releases that introduce risks. Pro tip: Harness SEI tracks deployment frequency over time, helping you see trends and adjust accordingly. Now let's talk about change failure rate. This tells us how often deployments introduce failures that require fixes. Think rollbacks, crashes, or urgent patches. Think of a car assembly line. Each new car model or software release should be perfect when it rolls off the factory floor. But if too many cars have faulty brakes or broken radios, that's a high change failure rate. In software, a high CFR means that too many deployments are introducing issues. The team's change failure rate is 4.41%, which is elite, a great sign. This indicates a well managed release process. Key actionable insights: investigate failure trends. In mid March, we see a spike in failures, so it's worth diving into those deployments to find patterns. Enhance pre deployment testing with expanded test coverage and automated validation. Use progressive rollouts like canary deployments to minimize risk when introducing new changes. Pro tip: Harness SEI helps teams proactively detect patterns in failure rates, allowing for quick adjustments and improvements. Finally, let's discuss mean time to restore, MTTR, which measures how quickly your team resolves failures once they occur. Fast resolution time means less downtime, better reliability, and happier users. Imagine a pit stop in a car race. When a race car pulls in with a problem, the pit crew works as quickly as possible to fix the issue and get the car back on the track. A lower MTTR means your team is like an efficient pit crew, minimizing downtime and keeping the system running smoothly. Here we see an MTTR of 1.7 months, which is acceptable. However, time to first comment is 1.1 months, marked as slow. This delay in starting the resolution process is significantly increasing the overall MTTR. Key actionable insights: improve alerting and monitoring to catch failures earlier and reduce investigation time. Reduce PR review delays by setting SLAs for response times and automating reminders for pending reviews. Streamline incident response with well-documented playbooks and post-mortem analyses. Pro tip: with Harness SEI, you can track MTTR trends and set performance benchmarks for continuous improvement. And that's a wrap on DORA Metrics. Just like a fitness tracker keeps you in peak shape, DORA Metrics help engineering teams stay fast, efficient, and reliable. But tracking these metrics is just the start. To truly improve, you need actionable insights, customized thresholds, and the ability to track trends over time. And that's exactly what Harness SEI provides. Want to take your team's performance to the next level? Explore Harness SEI today and start measuring what matters.